Evolution Pilates Studio here to bring you a classical Pilates workout on the Pilates Reformer. This is going to be a 3-part video series. Throughout the series, we will be working from start to finish in the classical order of all of the Pilates Reformer exercises as Joseph Pilates intended. The reason I'm breaking this video series up into 3 parts is because many of the exercises will require a little more in-depth instruction. We will be breaking down the exercises thoroughly, and many of the exercises are advanced or super advanced. Because of this, during each of these three videos, if you do need to eliminate an exercise or modify an exercise, please feel free to do so. There will be exercises that you will see me struggling with, ones that I am not as confident in my own body, so take that into consideration when we are going through the exercises. As always, enjoy the workout, modify where you need to. This is going to be a great series and I'm super excited about recording it, so I hope that you enjoy it as well. Grab your reformer, grab a box, and let's get started. Alright guys, so we're all set up to start our classical series. I have my headrest up, I have my foot bar up, and I have 4 springs on for footwork. As always throughout this session, feel free to adjust your springs for your reformer or for your body. When you're ready, let's lay all the way down. Align yourself with the center of your carriage. Rest your arms down by your sides, and let's start with our heels sit bone distance apart on the foot bar. Just take a second to settle in, open the collarbones, feel the back body along the mat. The sacrum is heavy, the back of the rib cage is soft. Take a breath, inhale, press the carriage out. Exhale, pull the carriage in. Inhale out, exhale in. Beautiful. Deeply hinging at the hips as you come in, extending the front of the hips as you press out. We'll do about 10 repetitions each foot position here. We've got 4 more to come. And 3. And 2, and last time. Come all the way in. Let's bring our inner thighs together and come onto the arches of our feet. Wrap your toes over the foot bar like you're trying to reach your heels. Take a breath, inhale, press the carriage out. Exhale, pull the carriage in. Beautiful, squeeze those inner thighs together. You've got 5, 4, last 2, and last time. From here, we'll come onto our toes into Pilates V. Heels together, toes slightly apart, and use the distance of the hips. When you're ready, inhale out, exhale in. Feel the backs of the inner thighs pulling towards one another as you extend those legs. Let's do 4 more here. And 3, and 2, and last 1. Come all the way in. Separate your heels so your legs are sit bone distance apart on the toes. Press both legs to straight. Lower the heels, lift the heels, and come in. Press out, lower, lift, come in. Give me a little bit of engagement through the back of the glutes as you lower those heels under. Last 4 here. Last 2. And 1 more time. Stay here and just let one heel drop as the other knee bends. And switch, and switch, and switch. Good, relieving through the back of the calf and the hamstring. For 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Beautiful. Lift both heels high. Let's come all the way in, and we're going to grab onto our straps here. Now, traditionally, the 100 is done on 4 straps. If this feels too heavy for you, you can just readjust those springs. Take a breath, inhale here, arms right above the shoulders, knees in tabletop. Exhale, hands come down by the sides, head, neck, and chest lift. Reach into those straps, extend the legs. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. And inhale. And into those straps. Try to curl your head, neck, and chest up. Beautiful job. We're halfway there. Last 3 breaths. Last 2 breaths. And last time. Very nice. Lower the head, lift the arms. Rest your straps down for just a moment. We're going to prop ourselves up to the side to reduce to 2 springs. So if you want, you can teaser yourself up. That would be the traditional way to do it. Take off those 2 springs. Now you are on 2. We're going to come down. Now some people do eliminate this exercise, feet in straps, and go right into the next, but to stay nice and classical, we will include it. We're going to start in our frog position, heels together, knees apart, arms down by the sides. Exhale to press out, inhale to pull in. Nice. Tailbone is heavy. Wake up the back of the glutes here. Control the springs on the way in. Nice job. You've got 4 more here. And 3. Last time. Let's extend the legs long, parallel off the feet. Bring the legs towards the ceiling. Externally rotate as you circle around. Heels come down and together, and then parallel off the feet again. So here we're warming up the hip joints, working the legs apart from one another, but working them in unison. Let's do 4 more here. And 3. And last time. Reverse it. Externally rotate, come up around, come parallel and down. So not only are you working the rotation of the legs, but you're working the deep rotation inside the hip sockets as you go from external rotation to parallel. And let's do 3 more here. And 2. And last time. Very nice. From here, bend those knees. Catch your straps in your hands and bring your knees into tabletop. We're going to go into coordination here. So we'll bend the elbows by the rib cage. Option to press the upper arm down into the mat. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, lift the head, neck, and chest up, extending arms and legs. Now open, close the legs, bend just the knees, and then just bend the elbows. Option to lower the head. And again, exhale, lift. Hold breath, open, close. Inhale, inhale. Let's do 3 more. Extend, open, close, bend, bend. Extend, open, close, bend, bend. Last time. Bend, bend. Lower the head. Relax your arms down by your sides for a moment. Readjust that spine. When you're ready, lift the arms up over the shoulders. Extend the legs over the foot bar. This is our start position for our overhead. We're going to take our headrest down before we do anything else so that we don't compromise the neck. Make sure you have a little space between your shoulders and your shoulder blocks. If you have neck or back issues, this is something to avoid. Take a breath, inhale, hover the feet over the foot bar. From here, exhale, your arms down as the legs come up and over your head. Parallel the legs off to the floor. Lift those toes over your nose and now slowly descend the spine back to the mat. As the legs come forward, the arms come up over shoulders. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, arms come down, legs come up and over. Use your glutes and hamstrings to lift and then slowly descend the legs back down. We'll do 2 more. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, arms down, legs over. Propel those feet up to the ceiling and slowly descend. Last time, arms up, legs down, inhale. Exhale, arms down, legs over. lift up, and control your spine all the way down. Bend the knees, lift the arms. Let's take those straps and place them back for a moment. We're gonna prop ourselves all the way up here and turn around for the rowing series. So I'm gonna take my foot bar down to start. I'm gonna come down to one red spring here, or one heavy spring, and then we'll start with rowing facing back. So you wanna set yourself up about a hand's distance from the back of the carriage. I'm gonna cross my legs through my headrest and grab onto my straps. Good, sit up tall on those sit bones, draw the hands into the chest, about an inch away from the sternum. Elbows are wide, collarbones are open, shoulders are low. Take a breath, inhale here. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under, pull the navel to the spine, round back. Open the arms out to the sides, keeping the carriage still, turn the palms back. Keep the carriage still, round your head up and over towards your knees. Now a big circle of the arms and come back to the chest. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under and roll back. Keep the carriage still, press the arms open. Head towards the knees, round the spine. Big circle of the arms, back to the chest. 2 more, take a breath, inhale, grow taller. Exhale, tailbone under, belly braced. Arms out, use your back body to push as you push your head forward. Big circle, arms back to start. Last time, round and roll. Keep the carriage still. Keep the carriage still. Let the carriage move. Very nice. Now we're gonna switch the cross of our ankles and bring our hands into bicep curl position. Open up those collarbones here. Flat back hinge. Flat back hinge. Reach those arms up into space as you bring your body forward. Sweep the arms past the hips, rounding the spine again. And then a big circle to come back into your bicep curl position. 3 more just like that. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, lean the body back. Present the arms forward. Flip the palms and round. Circle the arms and sit up. 2 more. Flat back, hinge. Reach the arms up and over. Circle the arms and sit up. Working deep inside that shoulder joint. Last time, hinge, reach, sweep, circle, and sit up. Very nice job. Place those straps back for a second. Let's turn all the way around for rowing facing front. So from here, we'll sit ourselves right up against those shoulder blocks. I'm going to take my feet forward. I like to work with flexed feet. Is that necessary? Some people do it with pointed toes, so that's up to you. Grab onto your straps. We'll start from the chest. So I'm going to take my thumbs into those loops. Hands right underneath the chest, right by the sides of the ribs. Elbows are tucked in. Take a breath, inhale here. Round the spine forward. When you're ready, reach those arms forward. Lengthen the spine up. Sit up tall on your sit bones and circle the arms back to the chest. Take a breath, inhale, grow taller. Exhale, round the spine forward. Reach the arms, lift the chest, and circle. 2 more to come. Find that length through the body. When you're ready, press the arms forward, round. Lengthen and lift. Big circle. Last time, sit up nice and tall. Lengthen and round. Lift. Big circle. And hands back to the chest. Beautiful. Now we'll just rearrange so that we can bring our hands to our hips. Sit up nice and tall. Everybody has a slightly different variation of rowing. So if yours is slightly different than mine, that is quite understandable. Take a breath, inhale here. Exhale, slide the hands forward as you round the spine. Lengthen into your straps, finding that diagonal. Lower the hands down to the carriage, finding more length. Lift the arms back up and circle back to the hips. 3 more to come. Round and reach along the carriage. Lengthen and lift on that diagonal. Lower the hands down, find more length. Lift the hands up. Stack the spine and circle. Last 2, round. Lengthen, lower the arms, lift the arms, and circle. Last time. round. Lengthen, lower the arms, lift the arms, circle around, and sit up nice and tall. Very nice. Let's place those straps back. At this point, we are going to stay on that one heavy spring. We're going to grab our long box for swan and some other exercises. So long box on in front of the shoulder blocks. If you would like to, you can place an added cushion on the front edge of your box for this exercise. We're going to come onto our belly here. Bring your hands forward onto the foot bar. Slide the hips forward so that your hips are almost right on that front edge of the reformer. Lift your toes up. Lean your body forward over the foot bar. Take a breath, inhale here. Exhale, press the carriage out. And then as you pull the carriage in with straight arms, just lift the head, neck, and chest up. And again, lower the upper body forward as you press out. The feet can lift. And then lift the heart as the carriage pulls in. Let's do 3 more here. And 2. And last one. Very nice job. Slide your body off. So that was one variation of swan. We are going to do another variation facing the other direction. If you prefer, you can just leave it at that and come on back for the next exercise. So this next one, we're just facing to the back of the machine. We're going to bring our hip points onto the edge of the box, just facing this other direction. Bring your feet into Pilates V, toes on your platform, heels together, toes apart, and then slide yourself in so that you feel like your thigh bones can rest against the box. You can have your arms down by your sides for now, nice long back of the neck. Just push the carriage out, slide the hands back, and lift up through the heart. And then bring those arms back down, lower the chest and bend the knees. Then again here. Nice. Now if you want to, instead of the arms going back, they can go forward. And then we lower. And forward. And then we lower. And let's do 2 more here. And last time. And then if you wanted to go even further, I'm going to adjust my hips slightly forward on the box. We can come in, press out, arms go forward, and then let the knees bend into the well and lift the chest up even further. Then find all that length through the body and then come back down. We'll just do 1 more like that. So we sweep our arms forward, the legs straighten, then we let our knees bend, the heart lifts even higher, then we extend the carriage and the legs, and then lower all the way back down. Very nice job. Now, you can come all the way off the box to transition, or you can just shift your hips forward on top of the box. We are going to do pulling straps now. So chest on or off the box, feet in Pilates V here, heels together, toes apart. Grab onto your straps and take them right to the outside of the frame of your reformer. Nice long arms. Choke up on your straps till you have some tension there. When you're ready, lengthen the arms down and back as you lift the heart up, and then lower the chest down as you bring the arms forward. And again, lengthen and lift, and lower. Imagine you're squeezing 2 little oranges underneath your armpits when the hands come back. So really find that engagement down the sides of the body. Last 4. And 3. Energy through the backs of the legs. And last time. Nice. Now from here, I'm going to slide my hands back down the ropes just slightly. Bring my arms out into a T. Hands right behind, in line with the shoulders. Palms face down. And now we just squeeze the pinkies to the hips and open back out. If you'd like, you can add that bit of back extension again as the arms come to the hips, or you can just stay low. I'm going to stay low on this one. Exhale as the hands pull back. for 4 here. Last 2. And last time. Very nice job. Place those straps back momentarily. We're going to come up for a moment and turn ourselves around on that box. So we're preparing for backstroke and teaser. Again, I have that one heavy spring on. If you know that your spring should be different for backstroke and teaser, you can change. Grab those straps in your hand. Lower your body down onto the box. Grab onto your straps, just make sure they're not crossed. One strap in each hand. Now our starting position for backstroke is knees and tabletop. Backs of the fist towards the forehead. You're going to lift up into the tension of your springs to start. Then when you're ready, arms and legs go up to the ceiling, keep tension on those straps. Now circle the arms and legs around. You're in your hundreds position here. Then you're going to bend your elbows and your knees to come back in to start. Again, press up, circle around, and bend. Press up, circle around, and bend. Let's do 3 more here. Press. See if you can lift the chest higher in your 100. Last 2. Last time. From here, you can let the arms come down to the sides and the feet rest over the foot bar. Now we're prepping for teaser here. So put a little tension into your straps. Zip up your inner thighs. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, sweep your arms down towards the floor to lift up. Knees can bend or legs can stay straight. And then when you're ready, lower everything down with control. Take a breath, inhale. 2 more to go. Exhale, lift everything up. And lower everything back down. Last time, exhale. And inhale. Now we're going to come up and do a few variations. You do not have to do those variations. When you're ready, come up. Find that teaser. Now we're going to lower and lift the arms for 3 and 2. Last one, and we're going to lower and lift the legs for 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to circle the arms 3 in each direction. 3, 2, 1, and reverse. 3, 2, and 1. Descend everything all the way down. Very nice. Take both straps in one hand. Let's come all the way up off of that reformer for a moment and get ready for brushstroke. So brushstroke, we are facing in the other direction on the box, and it's sometimes tricky to get into this exercise, so we'll go through how I like to get into the exercise. You're going to stand on the side of your machine, take the strap that's closest to you, and take it behind your back. Grab it with your thumb. Then grab your other strap with your thumb. You're going to take these hands, place them on the front edge of the box, and then slide your body onto the box, kind of underneath that closest strap. Hands are right underneath the shoulders. You can just grab the front corners of your box for now. Excuse me. Reach long through the toes. Inner thighs are together. Heels are together. Hover your hands. Long neck. From here, we're just going to press out and bend in. That's our prep. Just press and bend. You can stay here. You can add on upper back extension when the arms are long. Lower and bend. Press, lift, lower, and bend. Let's do 2 more. And last one. And then we'll do 3 of the full brushstroke if you'd like to. So start here. Hands under shoulders, inner thighs together. Zip up that belly. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale when you're ready. Press the hands forward. Lift the heart up. Sweep the arms around and dive the head back into the water. Bend the elbows. Again. Lift, circle, and lower. Last time. Press, lift, circle, and lower. Take your hands, glue them to the corners of the box. Step over your straps. for a moment to come up. Now, we're gonna lay back down on our belly for hamstring stretch or hamstring curls, also a difficult one to get in. So let's have a seat on the box for a moment. I'm gonna take my straps onto my feet and roll over onto my belly. We'll see if this works, right? It's always hard when you don't have an instructor to help you. Okay, so now here, I'm gonna try to get my straps on my arches, and then I'm gonna come fairly forward on that box so that my chest is off of the front, and just press my hands into the front of my box. My back is in a bit of back extension here. I feel like my straps are a little bit crooked. So, very small movement here, heels together, knees apart. When you're ready, you're just gonna pull the straps in towards the glutes. And pull. And pull. Many variations here. We'll just stay with 2 traditional ones. So you can do this in Pilates V with the knees wide. We will also try it with inner thighs together, toes pointed. Same thing, press into your box and do a little pull in. Let's just do 3 more here. And 2. And 1. Very nice job. Extend those legs, prop yourself up. You can just let those straps kind of fall to the floor for a moment. We'll stand all the way up. We are going to get back onto our box again for horseback. So hook up your straps for a moment. I'm still on that one spring. If you want to put extra cushion on the sides of your box for comfort of your inner thighs, you can here. Just sit on that box, close to the center, and bring my legs to the outside here. I'm gonna reach down behind me, grab onto my straps, bring my straps along line with my hips. From here, I'm gonna flex my feet, extend my legs, squeeze into the box and round my spine forward so much that I can put a piece of paper underneath my tush. From here, we are just going to reach those arms forward, balancing, and back, and 2. And last time. Have a seat, let the knees bend. 2 more rounds. You can go with those lifting of the arms, or we can do some circles. So I'm going to go for some circles. Again, extend the legs, flex the feet, round the spine, cover the hips, bring those arms forward and around, little circle, forward and around. Last time, and rest. Last round, we'll just reverse our circle. So again, extend the legs, flex the feet, squeeze into the box, around the spine, lift the hips. Bring those arms forward, and then circle your other direction. When you're ready, settle the hips and relax for just a moment. Not my favorite series. That horseback is one that I'm still working on. So let's take that box all the way off. I'm going to put on another spring. So for this machine, I'm on a red and a blue, or a heavy and a medium. And I'm going to lift my foot bar up for long stretch. I'm also going to lift my headrest up. If you wanted to, you could put a little sticky pad where your headrest meets your carriage. From here, going into long stretch series, we're going to place our hands on the foot bar, our feet where the headrest meets the carriage, and come right up into our long stretch position. Now, because I'm a little shorter, I'm going to walk my toes a little further forward so that my shoulders feel safe. From here, we're just going to press the carriage out and pull the carriage forward. And press the carriage out. And pull the carriage forward. We'll do 4 more here. And 3. Last time. shoulder blocks. Press our pelvis forward and lift up through the sternum. Squeeze the glutes, press firmly into your shoulder blocks. Inhale, press the carriage out. Exhale, pull up into back extension, lift through the heart. Inhale, and exhale. Let's do 4 more here. And 3. And last time. Very nice job. Bring that carriage back in. Stand up for a moment. We're going to take our heels about 2/3 of the way up the shoulder blocks now. Pike our hips up and round our spine. Now, I've been taught this exercise with a fully rounded spine throughout, or upper back thoracic flexion. Some people do extend the spine at one point in the exercise. If that's what you know, that is fine. From here, with me, upper back rounded, press the legs away from you. Pull the carriage forward and pike the hips back up. Again, legs go out. Body comes forward, lift the hips. Legs go out, body goes forward, lift the hips. Last 2 in this direction. Undulating through the spine. Last time. From here, we're going to press right back out. Press out, lift the hips, and come in. Press out, lift the hips, and come in. Last 2 in this direction. And last time. Very nice job. Step down onto the reformer. For elephant, your heels can be all the way against the shoulder blocks, or you can step forward just slightly. Heels down, toes lifted. Let's start with round back. Round through the spine. Let your head drop. Pull the navel in. When you're ready, let the heels drop lower as you press the carriage out. Puff up the back of the ribs and pull the carriage in. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last 4, 3, and last time. Going right into flat back. Same thing, nice long spine. Let the heels drop down as you press out. Feel that beautiful stretch down the backs of the legs. And then lift the tailbone higher as you come in. Press out, pull in for 4, 3, and last time. Coming in, bring your feet to the center of the carriage. We'll bring one foot out to the side, sweep it around and up. Point the toes down for this exercise. We'll go flat back, just press out on that single leg and pull in. As you pull in, imagine the back leg lifting even higher. Now there's many variations to this exercise. We're going to keep our legs parallel, hips parallel throughout. Last 3, and 2, and 1. Sweep your leg out to the side, bring it back underneath you to switch to the other side. Other leg goes out and around. Square off the pelvis to the carriage. When you're ready, press out, and maybe the back heel lifts higher as you pull in. Last 3, and 2, and last time. Very nice job. Okay, we're going to do one more exercise for this class, which is, or for this set of the series, which is long back stretch. So we're going to start by sitting on our foot bar. Make sure that it's locked in, that it's nice and secure. I'm still on that heavy and medium spring for this reformer. Start with your hands right down by your sides, right on the foot bar. I like thumbs and fingers together. That feels secure for me. You could do thumbs on the other side if that is more secure for you, or put little sticky pads under your hands. Let's extend the legs forward here. Again, I'm on the shorter side. I am going to try to get my feet to my shoulder blocks to get that feedback of the shoulder blocks into my heels. So first things first, we're going to lift the hips. I'm going to slide my feet forward. Nice. Then I'm going to release my tailbone towards the mat. We're going to start by bending our elbows. Then we're going to press the carriage out, articulating the spine up and forward. And then we're going to let the tailbone come back under us as we pull the carriage in. Again, bend the elbows, articulate the spine up and forward. Pull the tailbone back underneath you. We'll do one more in this direction. Bend, lengthen and lift, and pull. Now reverse it. Arms stay straight for a moment. Round the spine, lift the hips. Beautiful job. From here, elbows bend, hips come underneath you, and straighten the arms. Lengthen and lift. Bend. Take the tailbone underneath you and press into the arms. Last round. And press. Very nice. And have a seat on your foot bar. Beautiful job. So that is the end of part 1 of this 3-part series. Make sure that you subscribe and turn on notifications so you get notice of when this next set comes out next week. Thank you again so much. Leave comments and questions down below, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.